Wolves 1, West Ham nil. And as the title says, I am really so tired of this team. I really am. Like that is what I keep thinking. That is the sentence that keeps screaming at me in my head. It has been a long, painful season. And my God, it just gets worse and worse and worse. I've really had it up to here with this team. We wasted so much time bringing in Lopetegui, letting him spend 150 million to build what? And this is what it comes down to. And we spoke about this on the watch along. It comes down to the team. People can look at Potter all they want. The team is unbalanced. It is massively unbalanced. Just look at it. Like, I can't think of a manager that will look at this player, look at these players and say, yeah, give me this team. Give me this team. There is good individuals, but as a collective, there is no balance. And people can pine for Moyes all they want. You give Moyes these players, guess what? You see what we saw last season. How did he get on with this group of players? And as I said on the watch along, a lot of these players that he had that were firing on all cylinders are older now. They're slower now. And guess what? We've added older and slower players to this core group of players. So I just don't see what people look at. Like, I think if you look at it and think, yeah, Potter's fault, you're overrating this squad. I said, and I got blinded by it. I really listen. I predicted all sorts of high finishes, and that will come back to bite me, and deservedly so. But now we've actually got to see the team work together and how they play. You look at it now with nearly a season under their belt, and I just don't know what they are. I don't know what their identity is. You know, we're conceding less goals than we were under Moyes last season and Lopetegui this season, but we're scoring less goals. It's so frustrating. I don't get it. Like in Potter's first few games, we saw the team pressing and fighting. Do you know how excited I was? But it's just like they're on their holidays. They're on the beach. Like they couldn't give a shit. That's what it's like. The players, like these players just don't care. You look at it. A lot of these players are out of contract next season. There's a group of other players that we're looking at and probably going to get sold. So a lot of these players seem to be checked out. Now, mentally, that is very stupid to do. And I think there are a lot of these players that I question their intelligence from a footballing perspective. They should be playing their fucking heart out if they're not going to be in next season to get good, lucrative moves. But that's the smart thing to do. You know, the smart thing to do would be to pass to a player that is wide open, can potentially make a run to the final third, rather than turn around and play it back to your own defence. That's the smart thing to do, but there's no intelligence in this team. Wan-Bissaka, I thought, was by far and away the best player today. Where we would be without him, I do not know. Honestly, the only player that seemed to be trying to make something positive happen going forward. And when I talk about these players, obviously there are going to be exceptions. Your Wan-Bissaka's, your Scholes. Owen, to a degree, he done some excellent stuff and made some stuff happen, but he had, again, decision making lets him down at times. Fulkrug, I thought, was bright when he came on. Ferguson. What is that guy? What is this Ferguson? Honestly, it was a panic signing. I'm so glad we ain't got an obligation to buy on that geezer. My God. This was the first game where you go, okay, he's got his start. Show us something. Show us what you can do from the start. Okay, you've been coming on bit part play, haven't done anything, but you're coming on as a sub. He gets into a great position and completely scuffs it. Great pass there from Bowen. Puts it on the plate for him. You've got to be scoring that. I'm I'm done with Ferguson. He's not our player. Forget him. Full Krug's back. You can enjoy the bench for the rest of the season and piss off back to Brighton, as far as I'm concerned. Because yeah, I don't rate him at all. I just don't see enough from him in the games. And like Tadibo has to have been injured. Like, please tell me. And I don't wish injury on our players, but I just want that to be the reason why he weren't playing today, and Mavropanos was, because I don't see the thought process. That guy is a liability. He just is, and he's starting for us in the Premier League, so he has to be injured. Obviously, Kudus was injured. He hasn't been great this season, but it is a loss because his work rate, his ingenuity, like if anything's going to happen, it's him. Lucas Paqueta, I mean, he has all the promise of this of a world class player, and we just don't see it nearly enough. We really don't see the brilliance. We don't see him pulling strings, running the show, making things happen. Like it's a real shame, but it's just not good enough from him, really and truly. Soler, do you know what? There was a point where I was high on Soler. I thought, yeah, do you know what? Give him game time, playing in his proper position. Nah. We can spend that money better elsewhere. There's no point in signing that guy next season. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these players, you look at it, yeah. Creswell is probably not going to be here next season. Mavropanos, he probably was aware we'd probably try and move him on. Soler is not going to be here next season. You're going to have flipping Ferguson. He's starting. He probably knows he's not going to be a West Ham player next season. So you look at all throughout the team, there are players like that. And Ward-Prowse, my God. And that is the big thing, the midfield. I cannot wait to post-match Bayern tomorrow when I can sit and look at Scott and ask him, do you still think the midfield is not a priority? Because they just strolled through that midfield time and time again like it wasn't even there. That midfield, I looked at it and I thought, Ward-Prowse and Paqueta. Like, what? Like, what's going on there? Like, Ward-Prowse was so poor today. Like, when he first came back, I thought, yeah, he done well, look, and he gives you his set pieces. But, mate, he was just non-existent today on that pitch. Guilherme, I thought was judged harsh. I would like to have seen what he could have done in that second half when we got into the game a little bit more. But he got his start, and you could see like he's making passes that are just getting wasted. He's moving. He was a bit of energy, a bit of a spark in that team, and yeah, he got stubbed off. Yeah, I just thought, look, Potter looks at that team. I would struggle to actually to look at that team and go, that's the team. This team's going to be good. Like, this is the team you put together. He's trying different things. We've said it's an extended preseason. So, okay, you give him that. You give him this extended preseason. It would just be nice not to have just a write-off. Like, how many games have we even got left? Is it like 7 or 8? We need a massive overhaul next season. This is the thing, because of David Sullivan and his interference, his selection of Lopetegui, we are having to start again and have another transition next season because we're going to have so many players going out and so many players coming in, and it's going to take time. I just wish, like, if we were going to lose 1-0, we would play better. So 8 games, we would be a little bit more entertaining. It's so hard to watch this team. It's been like that for over a year now. I've had this experience watching this team of just, like, it's been over a year. That's 3 different managers. Nothing has changed. 3 different managers. I'm seeing the same crap. So it's got to be the players. It's got to be. And it comes down, like I said, to the lack of balance in that team. We need some serious legs in that midfield. We need legs all over the pitch. We need some pace. My God, do we need some pace? I just don't know what we were just doing with this squad building. Like Steidson, I've defended him at times, but I have to question Steidson. And it's not just Steidson, because it's Moyes, it's Sullivan, and it's Lopetegui that have all got us to this point with their squad building. Like, how have we still got one of the oldest squads in the league? Thank God Potter's brought through Skulls. Because, my God, like, you get Emerson, 31 years old, frustrate the life out of me. Like, honestly, we need a plan for the summer, and we stick to it. All I want to know from Sullivan is you're putting the money up. I don't want him getting involved. I don't give a shit about his agents, them absolute flipping clown agents that he buddies up to. Will Salthouse, I hate Will Salthouse. I honestly, I would love Will Salthouse to see this and just to know how much I despise you with every fibre of my being. But nowhere near as much as I despise David Sullivan. It's gonna be a struggle to get to the end of the season. We'll be in April now. Well, we got like 2 months, just under 2 months, and then, God, it's over, and then we can look forward to the summer. But like I said, next season, it might not click straight away, because guess what? We're gonna have a load of players coming out, going out, and a load of players coming in. And then the team's got to gel again and find their legs and all this stuff. And it's been a miserable year. Like last, I'd say 18 months. The last 18 months have been unbearable watching this team. Something's got to change. Something has got to change. And I hope Potter's getting a good look at this team, a good look at these players, and seeing the crap that needs clearing out. And hope he's got his recruitment team starting to identify the players that we need to get next season, and to play a system that is actually entertaining to watch. I don't get it that first half against Villa was some of the best football I've seen all season. Probably the second half against them in the following game we played them. Some of the best football I've seen in the longest time. Just pressing, showing, initiative, urgency. Why aren't we seeing? Was it literally all on Somerville? Was it just without Somerville? Bournemouth is going to be a bloodbath, mate. I tell you that now. I'm so happy I'm at my cousin's wedding. I am so grateful to her. She's getting £20 in the card just for helping me not be at that game. So grateful to her. Because honestly, and I'm seriously considering giving up my season ticket, because I'm just tired. I'm tired of the London Stadium. Tired of football in general, mate. I don't know. Maybe I'm just jaded. Maybe a break. Maybe if I actually see us play well, and we, I don't know. It's just, I look at these players, mate, and I think you've had 3 weeks off, 3 weeks off, and that's what you show. All that time off, and that's the performance you give. Where's your self-respect? Where's your pride? I honestly, I cannot identify with this team. I don't identify with this team at all. This is not a West Ham team to me. It's just a shame. Like, we had chances. Like, Souček had a great chance. I'd cash in on him. I really would. I think he's been a great servant to the club. But if Everton want to pay some good money, pure profit, we'll take that and reinvest, mate. We'll reinvest it and go again. Like, just get a clear out, bring the age of this squad down, get some experience in the mix there, and just build a team that we can be proud of. Because I'm not proud of this team at all. I don't identify with this team. I don't like watching this team. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. So, you know, Somerville, yeah, he'll be out for the season. He's out for the season, which is like that. Him and Kudus together linking up. You know, yeah, it's mad. But yeah, look, everyone says it. Our midfield is so slow. It's so painfully slow. And the sideways and backwards passing, oh my God. I'm so sick of seeing us passing sideways and backwards. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of that. My God, like, especially when there's passes on. You have Scholes, like, constantly getting forward, like, into space. I don't want to pass to him. They'd rather just turn around and face our goal. Honestly, when I see Soler do that, yeah, I've never wanted to reach my hand through a screen and slap someone as much as I did when Soler looked at bloody Scholes running forward into space and fucking turned around and passed it backwards. I've never, ever wanted to slap a player so hard. Get him back to PSG. Get him out of here, mate. Overpaid, overrated, useless. Get him gone. Straight away. Emerson done that. So many players I see doing that same thing. They'd rather just make the safe pass. Rather just pass it sideways and backwards. There's no counter-attacking. It's the same players that are doing this under 3 different managers. What does that tell you? These players ain't good enough. Honestly, I'm gonna save the rest of it. We're doing PMP tomorrow, so I'll save it. I'll save it. Maybe I'll calm down. It can't be the system. It can't all be the system. What, like 3 managers were playing the same system? It's you can't tell me it's the system that when there's a player in space that's unmarked causes them to pass it backwards. That's not a system issue. It's not a system issue when you're so slow mentally that you fucking have to stand there and look and look and look instead of instinctively quick. You see the player running, quick pass. That's not a system issue. That's an intelligence issue. And that's the problem. Like, we can't just blame it all on the system. It's poor, but yeah, we'll yeah, like Keith says, we'll judge Potter when it's his team. This isn't his team. This is 2 previous managers' teams. It could take a few. It could take a few transfer windows to get this team to where we want it to be. So I'm not even looking at the summer and like, yeah, we're going to be like this brilliant team. It's going to take time. So yes, PMP, get together. We're going to film that and see what the lads think. And there'll be some fan cams. But thank you all for watching. One thing left to say.